My name is Zoe Warren. Yesterday, I got a visit from the South Carolina Joint Terrorism Task Force of the FBI. I was on assignment reporting for the Standard SC on January 6, 2021 in DC for the Save America rally. They didn't come to ask me for help identifying people who broke the law, though I have hours of footage. They came to ask me if I went inside the Capitol. They came with a business card with the word terrorism on it. What's the reason for a terrorism task force asking an American citizen questions about his involvement in a protest that was Americans protesting perceived bad actions of its own government? I'm not anti-government. I'm pro-responsible government. And what happened to me is the definition of irresponsible government. Irresponsible government producing irresponsible policies and then weaponizing federal agents to perform acts of bureaucratic bullying. The young men who came to my door were consummate professionals. They were kind, they were trained, and they were thorough. Perfect American investigators with a passion to protect America. But yesterday they were abused. They were being used for an agenda. I don't have any ties to the Russian imperialist movement or Al-Qaeda. I'm not involved with any FBI designated international terrorist organizations. So who sent them? And why were they from a terrorism task force? Who will they be weaponized against next? Soccer moms protesting school boards that allow porn on library shelves? Native Americans protesting planned oil pipelines through their lands? What about Black Lives Matter activists protesting perceived offenses? This kind of political weaponization of labels and the government was used against my forefathers in this country to silence them and marginalize their voices. This is why I'm running for lieutenant governor, to put an end to bureaucratic bullying and federal tyranny. Can any citizen turn in another citizen and get them added to a list to be investigated for terrorism? Or does the call have to be from higher up? Why a year after January 6th? I put my report out on January 11th of 2021. Surely they're asking a bit late. Why now? Am I being targeted because I'm running alongside Trucker Bob Musselwhite for South Carolina governor? Was it a plan from someone higher up? Was it politically motivated? I'm personally going to be meeting with local law enforcement to determine the difference between crime and terror. I've already begun talking to state legislators to collaborate for some reforms to protect my South Carolina family of every race, creed, color, and gender from bureaucratic bullying. I've already begun calling my congressional delegation to collaborate for federal reforms that will put an end, once and for all, to this type of policy perversion. This is an attempt to label lynch me, to put me on a list of potential terrorists. And it's happening to too many South Carolinians. It's happening to too many Americans. We aren't racial or religious extremists. We don't subscribe to threats and political violence. Our campaign denounces all forms of racial supremacy. We're opposed to threats and political violence, and I'll fight it with every resource available and every ounce of our being. Our campaign is going to fix this issue first. Federal tyranny's got to go. Trucker Bob Musselwhite and Zoe Warren are going to pursue clear state domestic terror definitions and protections for South Carolina citizens. We're also going to pursue forming a commission to end bureaucratic bullying. This cannot continue. We will not stand down. We will not allow this to continue because we will not comply with unconstitutional, immoral policies. Not now, not ever. So go to votetruckerbob.com today and sign up to get updates specific to this issue and others that we're fighting to fix for we the people of South Carolina.